When your eyes are falling apart, you know it's time to fire, fire, fire it up.
Roll call. Zero G mainframe online. All systems go. Ghostbox online. All systems go. Direct radio voice online. All systems go. Direct voice online. All systems go. Phantom scribing online. All systems go. Sir, Zero G ITC is clear for live stream launch in 3, 2, 1. Clear. Dispatch. Screaming Pod, City of Angels, Zero G ITC, proudly presents
The call to the universe has been made. Welcome to the show. My name is Joshua Sean, and this is Zero G ITC, where we conduct live instrumental transcommunication sessions in the hopes of observing, contacting, and communicating within real time and intelligence of an unknown source and origin, and intelligence of an unknown source and origin. We are streaming live now to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Kick. Behind the scenes photos and videos on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me say hi to everyone who's joining me live in the chat. Thank you so much. Janice, I've missed you as well. And the kids are doing well. We're dead in the middle of the school year, so everything is homework now. Everything is revolving around the homework schedule, sports activities, things like this. So thank you so much for asking. Sherry, is that Alaska, Sherry? Just a girl from Alaska? Because I feel like there might be two Sherrys that stop by live. I'm not sure. So, but if it is, welcome. If not, I'm so glad you're here regardless. Suzette, good morning. Yes, it's morning for you. I have another 26 minutes of my evening, but good morning to you as well. Thank you so much for joining me live. Tonight, we have an incredibly clear signal with the radio Specter. But we're going to do something different for the first session. I'm going to be running the real-time reverse speech and real-time slow motion first, compared to doing it second. I'm just going to flip-flop. Usually we'll run a real-time reverse speech session first and save the real-time slow motion for the second session. But I'm going to bring in the slow motion first because the communication was coming in so fast tonight that I thought, you know what, the signal is clear. We have clear skies. I need to bring in a little bit of slow motion. And then for the second session, we'll find out if we need to use it or not. I'm predicting we may need it. I'm getting so excited about the signal tonight to share it with you. We may need it, but we'll find out. Yes, the Radio Specter, if you've been with this show for a while, we have had some amazing sessions with it. And I've decided to keep it going till the end of the year. Every time I run a live on-camera show, I'll be featuring the Radio Specter Ghost Box for the Ghost Box session because it's just knocking it out of the park. Yes, okay, Sherry, this is Richard's mom. I'm so glad you're joining me. Thank you so much. You know what? I thought it was you, and I thought the picture, the icon that came in looked like you or a picture I've seen in the past, but I'm not sure. There's another Sherry that occasionally stops by, and the name isn't clear. The handle, the name handle isn't clear which Sherry it is sometimes, so I get confused. I apologize. So thank you so much for joining me. The third session tonight for the Night Owls, we're going to be running direct voice instrumental telephonic communication. We gave it a shot last time, but it was so hot, I believe most of my equipment overheated, so we couldn't quite get to that session, and The last time I was on camera, we did a third session with the Radio Specter. But tonight it's cooled down. Everything appears to be good. So we can go ahead and find out what happens in that third session with those low bit rate, low sample rate, kind of dirty codecs to find out what comes through. They're almost novel to investigate at this point because some of the voices are so unintelligible. It's actually interesting to find out how they can use it and or manipulate it to some degree. So it'll be interesting to find out what comes out later on that third session. So as I always say, grab your sneaks, your snacks, and your drinks. Grab your headphones. It will absolutely help you during these sessions. And we're going to get started in just a moment. I have the Radio Specter already on. So what I'm going to do is just simply fade it up. We'll begin our first session. And as soon as you start to hear audio, you can consider our session started. Generally, too, I like to clear my mind before we start a session. You're welcome to join me. I may wait 20 or 30 seconds or so just to kind of reset the mood, reset the intentions, kind of hone in our focus, if you will, and then I'll slowly start to fade up the Radio Specter. So thank you so much for being with me tonight. Here we go. Okay, we're set up. I'm going to get a little water. You're welcome to join me. Just taking a quick mental clarity session. What would I call this prior to an ITC session? Maybe just regaining focus, I guess. I don't know. I have to think of a name for this. I'll brainstorm something. We'll think of something. A mental clarity moment. MCM. I don't know. Here we go. Let's take a moment and we'll get started. Radio Specter, session 1. Clear. Dispatch. Okay, just checking our loudness level. Here, we heard here. They're looking good tonight. Very clear tonight. I'm going to shave a few decibels off. It's a little. Yeah, it's a little hot. Someone said hot. I heard hot. They finished my thought. Actually, let's see how that settles in. Hello? Here. Hear it? Oh, it's good. I think we're good for right now. You're supposed to be wearing a Phenom Superior shirt. Hey, Vitrina. That's hilarious. Good night. No, they say that when we're saying hello or good morning in some cases. Miss you. They usually say good night when they're teasing. Are you in a playful mood tonight? That was interesting. Let us know when we're ready. Family and friends. This frequency and vibration is open to everything and everyone. Right now, we'd like to talk to our family and friends. Are they available? Are you ready to make the handshake? I heard no. Oh, Suzette, okay. I heard hear it. Let me get things kicked off. Suzette, we're going to get to your aunt, and I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Hear it. I think we're ready. Bill, Janice's father, I heard you on warm-up earlier. I did, Janice. Bill and Bernice, are you here for Janice? Bill and Bernice, are you ready to speak to Janice? Also a special request for Suzette, her aunt. What's your aunt's name? Aunt TJ. Okay. Aunt TJ. Easy. Is Aunt TJ available for Suzette, please? Aunt, someone said aunt. A female said aunt very quickly. Yeah. Bill and Bernice, were you with Janice for Jewish New Year? Happy New Year, Janice. Happy. Female said happy. Love you. Male said love you. Hang out. Hang out. Bill, Marilyn. Bill and Bernice, were you hanging out with Janice? A female a little bit ago, Janice said hanging out. Richard, are you here for your mom, Sherry Lee? Bill. Female said Bill. Is Richard available for Sherry Lee? A male very quietly, I've got a headphone lamp cranking this, said hear you. I don't know if it came through on your end. Did Richard say hear you? Was that it? Talk. I don't want to talk over you. Even with real-time slow motion, it's coming in fast. Is Richard here for his mom, Sherry Lee? Mom? Did you hear that, Sherry? Richard, what's your message for your mom, Sherry Lee? See me rising? What? I might have missed that. April. Richard, you've got the mic. What's your message for your mom, Sherry Lee? Here. Oh, Aunt Lorene, I didn't even see you were on. Aunt Lorene, hi, how are you? Okay. Give me a second. Oh, April was the month Aaron died. Angel. Lorene, male said Lorene. Who said Lorene, please? Was April referring to the month Aaron passed? Hear it? And I heard Aaron before I asked the question. Yes? Yes. April was referring to the month Aaron died. Here we go. It's picking up. Richard, what's your message for your mom? Busy. Male said busy in the background. Bill. I heard Bill. Bill, Janice's father. Can you come through? Was that Aaron? Aaron, what's your message for Vitrina? Is Aaron available? I'm on. I'm on. Aaron's always on. Bill's not what? Lorraine. Tom. Tech Tom. Well, it's coming in now. Hi. Is Aunt TJ here for Suzette? Yes, she's here. What? Bill and Bernice. I heard. Are they available for Janice yet? Here. What do you want to do? And then I heard something about Aaron. Bill and Bernice, are you available for Janice? I'm hearing Bernice's voice, the voice she usually uses with the radio Specter in the background. Who said my Aunt Lorraine's name earlier, please? Me. Who's me? Is Richard back for Sherry Lee? Here. We hear it. What? Richard, what's your message for your mom? We're listening. A male a little bit ago said, love. Richard, we have your voice documented a lot. What's your message for your mom? We'll recognize your voice. You look sad? You look sad? Male said you look sad. Aaron, do you hear that in the background? Hear it. Bob. Nilu? I heard the female name Nilu. Is that relevant to anyone? Hear it? That Richard's voice. Richard, that was you. I recognize that voice. That said, hear it. Richard, can you come forward and what's your message for your mom? Yes. Hello. One at a time, please. I should have slowed this down more. There's 2 layers of communication going on. I heard my code word. Bill and Bernice. Bill. I heard Nilu again. I heard Bill. Bill, are you here? What's your message for your daughter? Here. I heard Bill say his name. Miss you. A female very quickly said, miss you. Lorraine. Who's saying my aunt's name? Male voice. Who's saying Lorraine? Aunt Lorraine. I've heard Lorraine's name twice. Hey, Vengeance CNS, joining us from Kick. How are you? Thank you so much. This is live instrumental transcommunication. Who is here for Vengeance CNS, please? Me? Vengeance CNS. We're using a device that we're implementing slow motion and real-time reverse speech. It's like playing a record backwards, listening for instrumental transcommunication from an unknown source or origin. Ellen. Who keeps saying Lorraine, please? Hear it. Feel it? Billy? No, that was Billy. Billy? Billy's usually denoted from my cousin, my Aunt Lorraine's son. Billy, are you saying your mom's name, Lorraine? Hey, Lisa, thank you for joining us. Thank you for stopping by. I'm very grateful. Thank you for your consideration. Who is here for Lisa, please? Me. Always here? I heard Megan. Getting a lot of new names tonight. Hi. Ellen. I heard the name Ellen again. Who is here for Lisa? Vengeance CNS. Drew? I'm Bill. Bill! Twice! That's Janice's dad, Bill. Janice's dad, Bill. What's your message for your daughter, Janice? I miss you! No, 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 no! A male quietly said, I miss you! I could be wrong. But I think a male said, I miss you. Bernice, what's your message to your daughter, Janice? I know she's there somewhere. Janice, I have to go back. I'm willing to bet I heard him say, I miss you, really quick in the background. Going through our roll call. Richard, are you here for your mom, Sherry Lee? Billy? What? They're talking amongst themselves. Hurry up. Who are you getting? Who's coming to talk to us? I heard Billy. We've heard the name. Hi. I heard the name Zoe, and I get that a lot recently. Her mom. Bernice? That's the voice. Bernice, I'm getting chills. Bernice, what? I'm hearing her voice try to formulate a word. Richard, again, what's your message for your mom, Sherry Lee? Miss you? I heard, was that Aunt? Is Aunt TJ here for Suzette? Remote. Will Aunt TJ be able to communicate with us? Caller. Someone said caller. He's mad? What's that interference? Weird. Who's here for Lisa again? We saw you. And TJ, Suzette has a question for you. Oh, Billy, your brother Shane says hi. Miss. There was a miss you broken up in there. Hear it. Billy, did you get the message from your brother Shane? Yeah. Oh, Richard, your mom talked to Cassidy. She started working. Congratulations, Cassidy. Respect. Richard, what's your message for Cassidy? $80. It's an important number for abundance. The cycle and flow of life, infinity. I heard 8. Oh, 80 is the number of abundance and working hard and new adventures coming up. That's Richard's message for Cassidy. Maybe he summed it up with a number. Aaron, what's your message for Vitrina? Not that you don't already talk to her on her. 10. Getting some numbers tonight. 10, the end of the cycle, something beginning new. Self-confidence, alignment. Here I am. So yeah, maybe that 80 had to do with Cassie's abundance and the new job and working coming in. I don't know. Grandpa Saul, Cousin Billy, Grandma Faye, are you here for Aunt Lorene and Cousin Shane? Billy? You guys have to hear Billy. Cousin Billy? I heard listening. Billy's here. Billy, again, what's your message for your mom, your brother? Richard, do you have any other messages for Cassidy, your daughter? I believe your daughter, based on the name Cassidy. I'm just guessing. Do you have any messages for Cassidy? Miss you? Hear it. Time to go back. Leave. Who's going back? Who's leaving? Pass? What? Okay. Aunt TJ. We're looking for an object you hid, and we all know what that object is. Where did you hide it? House? On the step? I could be hearing this wrong. Aunt TJ, where did you hide the object your niece is looking for? In the hall? I'm hearing answers, but not from... I don't think from your Aunt TJ. Other people are answering. I don't... Is Aunt TJ available? I heard here and yes. If that's the case, Aunt TJ, can you come forward and tell us where the object is hidden that your niece Suzette is looking for, please? Burying it. I don't know who's answering it and if any of this is true, but I heard a male say burying it. Yes. Oh, hello from Germany. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. Welcome. We're doing a little reverse speech ITC right now. In slow motion. Real-time slow motion. Who is here for our guest from Germany? I heard Bill. Dad? I heard Bill and Dad. Bill? Janice's dad? Richard. I know Richard's available for his mom. Not good night. We're still here. Don't go yet. Who is here for frequency from Germany? I heard Bill. I heard Bill very clearly. Bill, what's your message for your daughter Janice? Here we go. I'm going to do my swing. Don't make me do my swing. What's the code word, Bill? I'm going to take a swing. Oh, I dipped my shoulder, Bill. I fouled out. Someone caught the foul ball because I dipped my shoulder. Can't dip. You gotta stay up. Not good night. We'll get the code word from Bill. Eventually it'll come through. Aaron, your message for Vitrina. What would you like to tell her? I'm in love. Nimbus? Did a male say I'm in love? Yeah, I didn't get the code word, Janice. He's like, there's no baseball right now. There's no code word, Josh. No baseball, no code word. Bernice, Janice's mom, what is your message for Janice? Bless you? What was it? I'm here. Lorraine. Aunt Lorraine, your name is coming up a lot tonight. Who's saying Aunt Lorraine?
You're in the media.
You're the what? Mom. I keep hearing mom. Can we clarify who that mom is for? Because we have Sherry Lee and my Aunt Lorraine. We're looking to talk to their sons. I heard Bill. Here.
He's back.
He's back. Who's back? Who's me? Who's back? Aunt TJ first uses that. Where did you hide that object? What, is it in the refrigerator? Where did you hide it? Hide? Did Aunt TJ bury the object? Yes. I heard bury earlier, Suzette, and someone just said yes. Did she bury the object? Okay, good question. Yes, excellent question. Our guest from Germany, I mean, no disrespect. I don't know your name yet, I will. Our guest from Germany, what is his first name? Our special guest tonight from Germany, what is his first name, please? Eric? I heard Eric. Hello? I heard mom. Who said mom? Bill. That could be Billy, my cousin, coming in as Bill. He said mom. In a moment. Our friend from Germany, what is his name? Did you hear your name? Did you hear your name? Our friend from Germany works with the rod of a diode, or the rod of a live stream. Has experience with this. It was Aunt Lorraine. Okay. Because it said mom and then Bill. Miss you. He's trying to. Billy, cousin Billy, talk to your mom right now. Go. Hello. Wow. Thank you for confirming our friend Renee's name. Thank you so much. What is your message for Renee? Did I hear German? I don't speak German, but was that German? Thank you for confirming Renee's name. Renee, thank you so much for coming by. Honored to have your presence, especially you have experience in this. Oh, Suzette. Oh. Okay. Oh. She lived a very long life. Aunt TJ, we're talking about you. Is Aunt TJ able to communicate? I thought I heard Aunt TJ? Like a pitch that was bent. TJ? Thank you, Renee, and likewise, thank you for gracing us with your presence tonight. It's an honor. Thank you so much. And please, everyone, follow and subscribe to Renee's channel. Please subscribe and support the good work being done in the community. Thank you. 94 is awesome. And TJ, I don't know if you're busy, but I'm not. Did a female say I'm not? And TJ, where did you bury this object? Come on. I thought I heard a response, but who is here for our guest Lisa that stopped by? Haley. That was clear. Lisa, I don't know if you're still here or not. We just heard from a Haley very clearly. Here. Who said here? Here again. Thank you again for confirming our new friend Renee's name. We have about 15 minutes left of this first session. Do you have any messages for Renee? Pam, I heard the name Pam. By a male. We're getting a lot of... When we ask for females, when they were females here on Earth in this dimension, we get male voices saying their name and vice versa. Females are saying male names. Almost like confirming that we're asking for certain people. Saul. I heard Saul, Antlerine. Richard, do you have any messages for your mom or your daughter? Mommy? Are you saying that Renee has heart? Yes. A male in the background said yes, and I heard the name Nilu again. A female named Nilu. Third time. I believe, I could have heard it wrong, but Renee, they said yes when I asked if they were referring to you. He has heart. Again, my subjective interpretations. You'll have your own. While we're taking our roll call, is there anyone else joining us right now? Stop. Zoe. We've heard that name twice, said by a male. Who is Zoe? What is the relevance of Zoe in this session? I heard tremendous. Nice. Does Zoe have significance to anyone in watching live right now? Yes? No? Zoe, I heard it again by a male for a fourth time. Reagan. Which I believe is a female name, Reagan, I believe. Yes? Yes, female said yes. Can you tell us what happened in German, please? Can you tell us what happened in German, please? You wouldn't understand. Did a male say you wouldn't understand? I wouldn't. But Renee will. Give a message in German for Renee, please, for all of us. What? I've heard the last name Mueller, Mueller or Bueller. I keep thinking of the teacher in Ferris Bueller's Day Off calling for Bueller, and I keep hearing that name, Mueller or Bueller. Okay. Can you confirm in English the name you gave to Renee in German? Yes? What is the name in English you gave to Renee in German, please? Sherry. A male said Sherry. Who said Sherry? Mueller. Who said Sherry? I heard Billy. Here. One more time. What is the word in English you gave to Renee in German, please? That was synchronous, but someone went, like, what? How do we answer this guy? Pillow? This is not what? Okay. Yes, Sherry. Is Richard available for his mom, Sherry? Please. I'm dead. Someone said I'm dead. You're not.
No.
You're kind of technically, you're still alive. You're more than alive than us. So, to us, you're dead, but you're alive. You're messing with me? I'm not. If I heard that correctly, I'm not. You're very much alive. Don't panic. Cousin? Bernice, what's your message for your daughter, Janice? C. Hello? That was Bernice. That sounded like Bernice's voice. That sounded like Bernice's voice. That she always comes through with. Bernice. Miss you. Someone said miss you? Or tissue. That was either miss you or tissue. I'm gonna go with miss you. Okay. Oh, Renee, I did not hear them in English say energy. I did not hear it. But that is an excellent experiment. Thank you for trying this. Lorraine. I keep hearing your name, Lorraine. We've got 9 minutes. Wait. No. Yeah, someone said no when I said no. Let's go 11 minutes. 11 minutes for the first session. And we'll take a break.
Get down.
Oh, it did? Then I missed it, Renee. I missed it, as I missed so much live in the moment. I'm doing my best. Are you saying you heard the word energy in English twice? Hello? Wait, I heard someone yell. Quit what? Wow. Thank you, Renee. Wow. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you for helping us with this. Fantastic, Renee. Thank you for confirming this. I didn't hear it, but you did. Fantastic live experiment. You have experience with this, possibly more than me, so thank you for doing this live. Thank you for joining in and interacting. Oh, that was my name. That's excellent. Thank you for confirming energy for us, the word in English. Yeah. Here. Our friend from Kick, Lisa, may have left, but can I just confirm, was there a Haley here for Lisa earlier? Here? That was interesting, because Haley was very loud when our friend Lisa joined us, when asking who was here for Lisa. Gambit. I heard Gambit. Doesn't Gambit mean sacrifice? Kind of a roll of the dice, a gamble, Gambit, or sacrifice? Wait. What's the Gambit? Interesting. As we're winding, I heard Mom by a young voice, like a younger child almost. Aaron, I heard Aaron. That was Aaron for Katrina. That sounded like Aaron's voice. As we're winding in the session, I have to ask, due to frequency and vibration being open to all consciousness, do we have any other friends joining us? Smurf. I'm expecting to hear Pleiadians, Council, maybe some star seeds. No, I heard Smurf. Do we have Smurfs joining us? And Aaron. They're getting silly with us. Are our Pleiadian friends joining us? Are they observing? Are our Pleiadian friends joining by chance? Yes? Here? Usually we get a yes to that question, even though I can't prove it. Usually we get a yes. Anyone else? Interdimensional, extra-dimensional friends? Me. In the what? In the murk. Hey, wait a minute. Aunt TJ, was that you? I'm getting this feeling like it was Aunt TJ. Aunt TJ? Hey. Because we heard a female say in the. And it was like math. It started with an M. Aunt TJ, where did you hide the object? Weird. Weird. You did Vitrina. Okay. Oh. Okay. 4 minutes. We're going to jump to our second session. Listening. It's me. Richard. Richard, what's your message for your mom and your daughter, Cassidy? I'm listening. Hug. A male said hug. Always here. Get out of here. I heard a male say always here. Like Richard's always with you, around you, Sherry, and your granddaughter, Cassidy. Hello? Bill and Bernice, I know you're still around, so we haven't ended the first session yet. What's your message for Janice, your daughter? I'm hearing Bernice's voice, Janice. I'm telling you. Bernice, what's your message for your daughter, Janice? Take what? Bill, what is your message for your daughter, Janice? Listen. Visit. And we just talked about the Jewish New Year that Janice had. And earlier in the session, they acknowledged a visit. And we just heard visit again. Aaron, what is your message for Vitrina? At least through this device, because you talk with her all the time. I mean, Vitrina can hear you without all this stuff, so. But using the radio Specter, what would you like to say to Vitrina? Love, no. That's his voice he usually uses. I heard love. What's your message for Vitrina? I heard love, but it got cut off. Oh my gosh, Aaron, what is your message for Vitrina? I love. I thought I heard a very twisted and manipulated, like he was doing the best he could with the frequency. He's like, I love you. It was like this weird, I love you. I have to go back and review that. What about for Renee, our friend Renee? We're hearing a name Michael come through. Vincent? Good night. I heard Aaron. What is your message for Renee before we conclude the first session? A man by the name of Michael comes through. We're trying to figure out if he's here for Renee or just a name that's here for someone. Please stop. Did you hear a male say, please stop? Oh, Archangel Michael? Is that what you were inferring? Renee? Regarding Renee, are you referring to Archangel Michael? I heard yes in the background. This may have significance to you, Renee. Here. I heard a quick miss you. I could be wrong about that, Renee. I need to review that. As we're closing down this first session, who is here for my Aunt Lorraine? Or any last messages for this first session for my Aunt Lorraine? Yeah, sure. Oh, see, Katrina, you're picking up all of the layers of communication in real time. Or you're channeling this in combination with the radio specter. Because I'm hearing some of the things you're typing at times, other things I'm not, but I'm imagining you're supplementing this with your channeling. Okay, we're going to try again in the second session. Oh, the signal's so clear tonight. Bill. Female said Bill. That's it. Okay. Thank you for communicating with Renee. Okay, we're going to try again. If you're watching live, don't go anywhere. We'll do a second session in a moment. And TJ, last time, where did you bury the object? Fence? In bed? Ooh, Suzette, you said mattress earlier. I heard bed. I heard bed again. Okay, we're going to conclude this first session. Okay, we're going to count this down. Thank you so much for your communication and cooperation. Okay, here we go. I heard Bob. 5. 4. 3. 2. I heard 3. They start to count the other way. 2. Where was I? What number did I leave off on? Good night. Not good night yet. We're coming back for a second session. 1. Remember, you're on. Okay, we love you. We'll be back. I heard good night, Josh, briefly. We'll be back. No. that was so great. You know, what an interesting first session, because for the first time in a long time, we've had some new visitors for the first session. And I'm very grateful, Lisa, for stopping by and Renee stopping by. And Renee, it definitely appears like you have experience with instrumental transcommunication and technology like this. And you obviously have done these types of experiments. So thank you for contributing and joining in live and interacting. That really helps the energy of what we're doing in these sessions and really helps figure out how they're willing to communicate with us and how fast, being that you were new to the show and you just jumped on and we started asking questions and we were getting responses immediately. So thank you for doing that. And thank you for confirming you did hear energy in English back to us. That was really special. Thank you so much. Yeah, Vitrina's on break. Vitrina, you're channeling and listening with your ears and doing your multitasking, might I add, probably more than I'm doing right now for this live show. So yes, you do need breaks and stay hydrated. Suzette says, I think it went out the door with the mattress as well. Bed may be, oh, Suzette. So the object could be in the mattress. You know, I know people that, well, that's common. There are people that will store those objects under their bed, near their bed, in their mattress, whatever the case is. Some people in their pillowcase or under their pillow. Hey, whatever you do is good for you. That's fine. But it's possible because I kept hearing bed. You stated mattress earlier, then I was hearing bed quite a bit. So I don't know, but that is interesting. Vitrina, again, we heard from Aaron all the time. He's not only so good at communicating in general, but with you, it's just constant. So I'm not surprised at all that Aaron came through Vitrina. Janice, we did hear from Bill. I heard a distinction between your father and my cousin Billy looking to reach out to his mom, my Aunt Lorraine. From Bernice, I heard her voice, the tone and the pitch that she usually uses when she communicates with us. But this first session, again, I heard her try, and I thought I heard her say one or two words, but it wasn't as obvious as some of the previous sessions, but that's just how it is, right? The nature of free will and the availability of frequency, vibration, and energy that can be used is really an ever-changing variable with this. But we did get confirmation at some point, Janice, from your mom and your dad. And Sherry, I believe the voice we've documented probably over the past year and a half or 2 years of Richard, your son, it sounded like he said mom once or twice. And it definitely sounded like when he was talking about your granddaughter, his daughter working. I believe I heard him not only mention that back to us, I forgot what the word was. We heard an acknowledgement, but immediately we heard the number 80. And I'm a big believer in this. Again, I can't prove anything. This is my subjective interpretation. But I do believe that numbers or angel numbers are sent to us in this communication when full sentences can't get out. So if we're using a device where it might be difficult for them to get through a full sentence or phrase, sometimes they use numbers, and these numbers can be interpreted. And the number 80 talks about abundance, diligence, hard work, manifestation, the flow of life, infinity. So that would apply to Cassidy and her new work and her new achievement, her new adventure. So I found that synchronous that the number 80 came in when talking about Cassidy beginning work and moving on with that. So that was really special. It's something different, Sherry. In the past, we've heard Richard say, I love you, or mom, or acknowledge that, but that was really cool to hear 80. Again, I cannot prove this correlation. I'm connecting dots here by my own subjective interpretation. So you can interpret this however you want, but that was just kind of the feeling I got. Okay, and Aunt Lorraine, your name was mentioned. Lorraine was said so many times. So many times. In fact, when I was getting the equipment set up for tonight's show, your name was coming through. So I don't know if that was your dad, my grandpa, Grandpa Saul, Grandma Faye, Cousin Billy, but your name is mentioned so much. So I'm not surprised with that. And we did hear acknowledgement of Billy. And when my cousin Shane asked for his brother Billy, there did seem to be some connection there. And I know that Billy responded back to Shane. I believe I heard miss you very quickly. But I'll have to go back and listen. Again, I'm doing the best I can to hear this in real time. I will make mistakes, and upon review, a lot of the times, I go back and go, oh, maybe I heard that wrong. Some things I heard correct. So we do the best we can in real time. Okay, so Vitrina's still on break. You know what? Let's get started in 4 minutes. At the top of the hour, we're going to jump into our second session. I'm going to turn off real-time slow motion. We're going to turn it off and just keep on real-time reverse speech. It's going to be a lot quicker. As we know, the radio Specter cadence really picks up without the real-time slow motion on. So it's might be a little bit more difficult to hear the communication because it does come in fast, it does come in clear, but we always hear good communication from the radio Specter without or with the real-time slow motion. So we'll give that a shot in a second. So now's your chance. If you'd like to hit the restrooms, grab your sneaks, your snacks, or your drinks, and take a breather. And I'll stop talking here in a second so you can relax your ears due to ear fatigue. And we'll get started here in just a moment. So hit the restrooms, grab your snacks. I'm going to grab some water. And then at the top of the hour, I'll just go ahead and fade up the radio Specter for session 2. When you hear the audio start, consider the session started. Okay, here we go. I'm drinking alkaline water tonight. Oh, I broke the ear fatigue rule. Anyway, alkaline water, very, very refreshing, very good. Now I'll shut up. Okay, we'll begin in 1 minute. I'm going to clear my mind and we'll fade up for our second session. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. If not, we'll begin in 1 minute. Radio Specter, session number 2. Clear. Dispatch. Alicia.
You take her feel good.
Let me check our loudness levels and we'll get started. Knock and night. Let's try this. Okay. Keep an eye on that. We are back. No real-time slow motion. Call us. How many are joining us for the second session, please? Great. I heard call us again. We are calling you. We're calling you. Yes. Randy's World, this is live instrumental transcommunication. We are using frequency to communicate with an unknown source and origin, an intelligence of an unknown source and origin. Right now we're using reverse speech, like playing a record backwards, to listen for intelligent communication. We're observing, we're not here to prove anything. Thank you for stumbling on this channel. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Randy's World, welcome. Welcome. I laugh because I'm so grateful and happy. We found you. Where have you been? Who is here for Randy, please? Graham? Who is here for Randy, please? Dylan? I heard Dylan. Hi. I heard Billy. One more time. Who is here for Randy? From Randy's World, who just showed up. It's in reverse speech, Randy. So if we hear something in forward speech, we take into consideration those words in forward speech. We can't prove anything. I heard foul language. Again, any messages for Randy? Who is here for Randy? Can hear it. Female said can hear it. Lois? Hang on. Male said hang on. Right, Randy, right. That's why we were observing it, to find out what's going on. How is that forward speech possible? What's happening here? Your guess is as good as mine, is as good as all of ours. We're here to explore. Who said Janice's name, please? Us. Did you hear a male say us? Randy, that's what I'm talking about. I asked the question, who said Janice's name? And a male said us. Who's us? This is in 100% reverse speech. So anything in forward speech, that's what we're listening for. Is there a Shannon? Right, right. Right, Randy. It's a subjective experience. You may hear things I don't, vice versa. But there are times when those words are there and everyone hears them. Who's saying Janice, please? Here. Randy, we are running a tuned radio frequency AM radio receiver in reverse speech. So it's possible you heard the tone or the pitch of Trump's voice, because it is an AM radio, lots of news stations, but it's 100% reverse, so you probably did hear the tone of his voice briefly. It's possible. Counselor. We're hearing counselor? Me? Hi, who said hi? Here. We're going to continue our questions here in a second. I just want to find out one more time. Who is here for Randy, please? Love him. Okay, we're going to move forward here in just a second. Randy, we ask all sorts of questions here. All questions are open. From our previous session, do we have family and friends that want to communicate again? Frequency and vibration is open to everyone. What? Very fast. Coming in very fast. Nate, you know, this may be relevant to someone out there. I'm getting the name Nate a lot lately. Said by a male, Nate. Not Nathaniel, Nate. Can you clearly state, please, respectfully, is there anyone else or any other entity, energy, intelligence that's observing this session right now, please? Yep. That was clear. Who, please, respectfully, who's observing this? Who's observing this, please? I keep hearing the name Ella too. E-L-L-A. E-L-L-A. Ella.
You're on.
You're on. Who's on? Aaron. Second time we've heard Aaron. Aaron. Hear us. I'd like to know who else is observing this frequency and vibration that we're working with right now. Hi. Is Richard back for Sherry, his mom? Sure. Yep. Richard, do you prefer slow motion or regular? Say slow or regular. A male said regular in the background. Can you confirm one more time? Wait a minute, I thought we were answer. Richard, do you prefer real-time slow motion or normal speed? Say normal or slow. No, not good night. We're not done. Here. Randy, I don't know if you're still on. Sometimes when I ask too many questions or I don't shut up, they say goodnight. They're very playful. And I say, no, we're staying on longer. They say goodnight. Listen. Bill and Bernice, are you back for Janice? Here, that was Bernice's voice. Bernice, what is your message for your daughter Janice? That was Bernice's voice. Did a male say bless you? No? Bill. I know our Pleiadian friends are listening, aren't they? Many. Females say many? I can't prove this, but I love asking this question. Are our Pleiadian friends listening right now? Observing this? Yes. Do the Pleiadians send our planet quantum data? Yep. Do Pleiadians send us quantum data to communicate? Heard the name Daryl? Daryl's might be significant to someone. Bill and Bernice, do you see that Janice, your daughter, will come to visit you soon? Bernice, are you aware that Janice will come visit you soon? Yes. Janice, that was your mom's voice that said yes. Yes. And Bill. Bill, you know your daughter will come see you soon too again. Come visit you soon, right? Howie. Yeah, I'm hearing the name Nate Vitrina. I'm getting this name. I've heard it a lot tonight. And been working on my own or privately. I'm getting that name, Nate, not Nathaniel, Nate. Nothing else really though. I'm just hearing the name Nate. There's... Oh, that's what it is. Oh, right. I'm getting that name so much. Billy, I heard the name Billy. Billy. That could be Janice's dad sometimes, or my cousin Billy. Can you say cousin or dad so we know which Billy this is? Billy. Say dad or cousin? Dad. A male said dad that time. Janice's dad, Bill, is that you? Nate, we heard Nate again. Oh, wow. We're hearing Ella constantly, Vitrina. Janice! A female just said Janice! Woo! We're rolling on this session. Yes. Someone just said mom. Was that Richard or Billy? I miss him. Who said mom? Was that Richard or Billy? Richard for Shirley or Billy for Lori? Oh, we had some really good energy going on.
I do with that.
I need to settle that.
What was that?
What was that? Bill. Now that Bill sounded like Janice's dad. Do you have a message for Shane, Billy? Cousin Billy, what's a message for your brother? Hello? Here? What would you like to say to Shane? Was that? I miss you.
No.
No. Nate's coming in a lot. I heard the name Jesus. Billy, what is your message for my Aunt Lorraine, Cousin Shane? Here. Pause it. Pause it twice by a female. Pause it. What? Good night. Any messages for our friend Renee from Germany? Whether Renee's on live right now or not, you can always leave these messages. They're timeless. Is Richard back? Available for his mom, Sherry Lee. Hello. Miss what? Oh, wow, this is fantastic. Renee, thank you. Excellent. Send you all a message. Respectfully, with love and cooperation. Live from the Rodavo live stream, can you send us a message? You know it. Yes. For those with us here in this dimension and others, using your energy, can you share some of that from the rod of a live stream going on currently right now, please? Yeah, we keep hearing the name Nate. Are you enjoying the rod of a live stream right now? Yes. Yes. Bill said yes. Yes. Hello. For those utilizing the rod of a live stream right now, what key factor do you like best about the rod of a live stream? What do you like best? What key factor? What component of the rod of a diode or the live stream do you like the best? What component to the rod of a live stream do you like the best? Can you since time is not a factor, can you simultaneously, those who are joining us, also simultaneously monitor the rod of a live stream? No. Are you in a dimension where you can simultaneously be at two places at once? So not the sixth dimension, maybe the fifth dimension. Yes. Yes, we do. We have the same goal: cooperation, communication, fun and laughter. You say goodnight when we just sign on. We love that. I heard sarcasm. A female said sarcasm. We love this sarcasm. No, not good night. See? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They do it all the time. Not good night. We're still staying online. Not happy about what? What could you be happy about? You're talking to me. Your favorite moron. Is council observing the rod of a live stream? Oh. No, not good night. Hello. What is his name, Josh? Did you hear that, Janice? Or are you asking me the name of someone? Yes. What do you think? What do the souls? What do you think of playing the live streams together? The rod of a live stream and this one. Suck? They are in a mood right now. The sarcasm's coming out. They said suck. Let me guess. My live stream sucks, but the rod of a live stream is great, right? Yes? My live stream may suck, but I'm right. I was right. We're hearing Ella again. That's the middle name of Vitrina's. Miss you. Someone just said miss you. Oh, Aaron. I'm sorry, Renee. Janice, our friend from Germany is named Renee. And I can tell you now, just based on our quick introduction tonight, has tremendous experience with instrumental transcommunication. Hear it. Yeah, they're like, we love the Rod of It live stream. We love it. Your live stream, Josh? The word that comes to mind is suck. Renee, Janice, Renee. Yes, Janice, Renee. Oh, good fun. This is good fun. I'm the Rodova, okay? So the Rodova live stream will always be better than what I'm doing, okay? I'm not Rodova. What messages do you have for Renee? Hang up. We're not done yet. Do you want us to hang up? We are. Are you hanging up? Here I am. Yes. Here. Who's here for my Aunt Lorraine and cousin Shane, please? Howie. I've heard that name twice. Yes, please, guys, everyone, please subscribe to Frequencies from the Beyond, Renee's channels. I have a feeling you're going to be in for an amazing treat. And I'll get directions on where to find the live stream, the Rod of a live stream for you to watch as well. Oh, sure. Vocoder, yeah. I have one by SoftTube. That's a software plugin that I could probably run. Yeah, I've got a SoftTube one. I've got a few of them. That's an interesting idea. Can you hear us? Yes, we can. Nicholas? Nick, that name is relevant to someone. Wait, Sherry Lee. I don't know if you're still online. I feel like we've asked for a Nick for you on your behalf at one point. Why do I... No. Maybe it wasn't Sherry Lee. Okay. Is Richard still here for Sherry Lee? Nah. Did Richard leave? No. I heard "no, he's here" in the background very faintly. Deliver. Ian. We get the name Ian a lot. That might be relevant to someone. That's been coming through in the last 4 weeks or so. Hello? Sherry, you're still here. Okay. And I could be wrong, Sherry Lee. For some reason, I feel like we've asked for a Nick, N-I-C-K. I could be 100% wrong. Wait, yes. Yes, Sherry Lee. Yes, I remember that. That was a long time ago. I remember asking about a Nick. If anyone had messages for Nick. I have to ask. Richard, were you mentioning Nick's name for a reason? Do you have any messages for Nick? Hello? That was Richard's voice. Hello? Are you just saying hi to Nick? Hi. There's something there. Maybe there's something going on with Nick. Sherry Lee, your great nephew. Maybe there's something going on in his life. Richard getting a message out. I don't know. Aaron again. Lorraine. Is that Lorraine? Was that? Who's trying to say Lorraine's name? We'll give this session about 12 minutes. Yeah, about 12 minutes. I knew there was a Nick. Wait a minute. Sherry, it's been a while since we've discussed Nick. Nick has made the transition. You're saying he passed away in a car, correct? Nick? Yes. A male said background in the background said yes. A male already answered my question, I believe, in the background, Sherry. He passed away in a car? Who's kicking Janice off? Richard, were you referring to Nick? Your nephew? Knew it. Someone said knew it. I heard O-S-H-I-T. Okay. We heard yes when I asked Sherry. Nick, are you available to speak? Yes. Richard, are you with Nick? What would you, Nick, like to say to Sherry Lee right now? Richard and Nick, are you available? Hello? Hang up, we're not... Hang up, Josh. Not yet. We'd love to talk with you, Nick, if you're available. Who's saying Janice's name? Who's saying Janice's name, please? Hi. Here I am. Is Nick and Richard available, please? Yeah, this is wild. Nick, what is your message to Sherry Lee? Your great aunt. Yeah. Nick, do you have a message you want your great aunt Sherry Lee to give to your grandma? I heard OS again, OSHIT, twice. I heard Billy. I'm so sorry, Renee. Lars, it would be a privilege and an honor to speak with you. Did I hear Lars and hi? Lars, my name is Joshua. It's very nice to meet you. Your father, Renee, is kind enough to join our live stream. Thank you for welcoming me, Lars. What do you think of the radio Specter by Chicago Spiritwave? See it? I heard see it. It's not as good as your dad's research, but it's okay, right? My show's okay, right? Yeah. A male, like a boy's voice, a younger voice said, yeah. Thank you for being here, Lars. It is an honor. I heard yes twice. While your dad is here on this live stream, do you have anything you'd like to say to your dad? I heard hi. Lars, your dad will know your voice. Maybe an inside joke or something. Speak to your dad now if you want to, if you can. Lars, you have the floor. Dad! No. Did a boy's voice say dad? It was in English. Love you! Very quietly, in the same younger boy's voice. Very quietly. I don't know if it came out and said, love you. Love you. I heard that. I heard Billy. He's here. Hello? Hello? Lars? A male just said Lars. Dad! I heard hush mother too, Janice. I heard that. Lars, thank you so much. We are so honored for you to communicate during this live stream. Thank you so very much. This is amazing. Oh, Renee, thank you for sharing the gift of your son's love and energy with us. This is incredible. Thank you so much.
What?
We're going to take this a few more minutes. Lars, is there a particular technology or method you like the best to communicate? More experiment? A male said more experiment. Lars. Yes. He's like, yes. What's your question? What is your mother's name, please? 1 second. What? 1 second, Sherry. We're going to get there. Lars, what is your mother's name, please? Hello. I don't know Lars's mother's name. Renee will confirm.
True line.
True line. We're listening for confirmation from Renee. One more time, Lars, if possible. Thank you. What is your mother's name? Is Sherry's Lee father Jerry available? Hi. Sherry Lee, we heard hi right away. Jerry, is that you? Sherry Lee's dad. See you again.
Yeah?
Yeah? Hear it? Yeah? Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Thank you, Lars. Oh, Renee, this is awesome. You're probably used to this. You're probably used to this. Hi, Lars. Thank you for stating your mother's name. We're so grateful. Thank you so much. Sabine and Renee, you have an amazing, amazing son, Lars. This is just incredible. Jerry, Sherry Lee says she misses you. Do you get this message? I missed that. Here it is. She hear it. Sherry Lee, Jerry, your daughter misses you so very much. Miss her. That was a stretch, but I thought I heard miss her. Before we close down this session, we're going to give about 6 minutes with this session. Top of the hour, we'll call this session. Lars, before we close this session down, do you have any messages for your father or mother? Something peace. Saul? Aunt Lorraine, that might be for... You notice when we start to say we're going to conclude a session, they start to pick up the communication. Lars, thank you so much for joining us and being our special guest tonight. Do you have any messages for your mom or your dad? Through the radio Specter. You talk to your mom and dad all the time, but through this device tonight. Dad. Listen, what do you want to say to your dad? Lars. I heard miss you. But a second ago as I was talking, I heard a singing, I love you, but I talked over it. Listen. Here? Bill and Bernice, do you have any final messages from this session for your daughter, Janice? I heard, hey, Billy. Bill and Bernice, are you here for Janice? Final messages for this session for Janice. We've got longer. Female said, we've got longer. She's coming in so fast. First Suzette, for later if she wants to review this. Aunt TJ. Nick, we heard Nick again. Nick, that's Sherry Lee's great nephew. Nick, what do you want to say to Sherry Lee? Leave it on. Are there any? Someone said miss you. I heard Spirit, then I heard John. Richard, do you have any final messages in this session for your mom, Sherry Lee? Listening. Richard, any final messages this session for your mom, Sherry Lee? Night. Good night. That wasn't teasing me. That was to you, Sherry Lee. Yeah, we're getting the name John right here at the end. Lorraine, I heard Lorraine. Who's saying Lorraine? Boy, Lorraine, your name names come through a lot tonight.
There.
By Billy. Billy, what's your message for your mom and your brother? Miss you. A male said miss you in the background. Suzette, Jerry, Suzette's dad. We've got a few Jerrys. We've got a lot of Jerrys. Suzette's dad, Jerry. Do you have any messages for Suzette? Loving it. Aunt TJ, any other messages for Suzette? Cousin Billy, any messages for Aunt Lorraine? Good night. Young boy, say good night. Miss you. I hope I'm not missing anyone for this session. Vitrina. Oh, Aaron. Aaron, messages for Vitrina. Jerry and TJ, are you arguing with each other? TJ and Jerry, are you arguing with each other? Who's picking on who more? I heard Saul. Antler. Nick, any final messages for your great aunt, Sherry Lee? Good night. They'll say good night. That's why Jerry's not talking. Usually he comes through and says hi because he's getting teased by his sister. They're reunited. That's the silver lining here. Lars, thank you for being our special guest tonight. It is an honor to have you. Yes. He said yes. I'm here. Thank you, Lars. Lorraine says she loves you, Grandpa Saul. Your daughter says she loves you, obviously. I do. Okay. We're gonna close down this session. We're getting that point on time. Pause. I heard pause. We're gonna count this down. Do you want to start off? Which number should we count down? Where should we start? 10? A female distorted said 10. Thank you, everyone who joined us. We love you. 10. Mean it. 9. Hang up. Well, okay. We got to count down first. Oh, this is going to be good. 8. 7. 6. Oh, wow. 5. Janice, thank you so much for joining. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Yes, we hope to see Renee again soon. And please, everyone, subscribe to Renee's channels. Frequencies from the Beyond. I have a feeling you're going to be in for a real treat. Thank you, Janice, so much. 4. Good night. 3. 2. Hang up. Okay. 1. Thank you so much. We love you. Okay, let's mute this. Wow. That was, I can say personally, that was a very important session we just had. We've had, thank you, by the way, so much for all the new visitors that have come by and considered what we're doing here and joined in and interacted. Frequencies from the Beyond. Renee, what an incredible honor and experience it was to interact with your son's energy, his spirit. He is communicating so very well and so clearly. It's unbelievable. I mean, it is just, he's right there. And as soon as you brought up the possibility and you said, Lars wants to welcome you, and he accepted us and what we're doing here into that contact field that he has, and then he just started communicating. It was just so freely and openly. So thank you for sharing that gift with us. Not only to share the gift of your son with us, but also in the name of research, because that was very, very incredible. I am so sorry for your loss. But the connection that you shared with us tonight is so special. I will remember this forever. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for opening up and letting us be a part of this joy and this gift that you get to share all the time by interacting and communicating with your son. So please, everyone, subscribe to Frequencies from the Beyond, Renee's channel, and please examine the Radava live stream, and please support Renee as much as you possibly can. Thank you so much, Renee. Again, on this second session, we didn't have real-time slow motion engaged, but there was still plenty of activity and communication coming through. Aunt Lorraine, your name has been said so many times tonight. Lorraine. Billy, cousin Billy, your son, has come through so much tonight, saying Billy and his name. I've heard miss you so many times tonight. Even again, the second session, when I asked about Shane, I heard miss you. I heard him say miss you in the background. So it's becoming more and more consistent. And again, your name was said so much tonight, even more so than some of the previous few sessions. And we heard from my grandpa Saul, your dad came through, said Saul, I heard twice very clearly. Oh, please, yes. Frequencies from the Beyond. Renee, yes, thank you. And please, again, thank your wife as well. Sabine, I believe you, I have to scroll back up. I believe it was Sabine. Thank you so much, both of you, for sharing this gift with us. I will always remember this. Thank you. And I have a new friend in Lars. So maybe in the future, if I'm doing research and we're not connecting for any reason, maybe he'll stop by and say hi, and I'll get to say hi to him and just see what's going on. So thank you again so much. And Janice, again, I know you went to bed. Thank you so much for joining. Again, we heard from Bill and Bernice, Janice's mother and father, and I believe I heard Bernice confirm when Janice said, "Will you be visiting?" She said yes. So I believe we heard confirmation of that. Sherry Lee, Nick came through, your great nephew. And I believe we've heard his name come through in the past very clearly as a young boy, very clearly. And that was really special. And to hear Richard again say goodnight and say miss you before that was really, really interesting. And Vitrina, I don't know where to start. Aaron is always there. As you know, I don't need to say this. I'm just repeating this for people that may be joining us or new to the channel. But Aaron always communicates with you outside of the show. So, when this particular show is going with this device, he has no problem communicating. So no surprise there. I heard miss you a few times, which I believe he was stating to you. But I know you're busy channeling messages internally and also listening to the show. So you're multitasking quite a bit. Let me see what else. I feel like there was one other thing that really stood out. Oh, Suzette, yes. I've been your Aunt Lee just passed a couple months ago. Oh my gosh, Suzette. So the silver lining here is your dad has his two sisters with him, one on one ear and one on the other. I'd imagine they're both picking on him. It sounds like they have a very fun, humorous relationship. So lucky Jerry, he has his two sisters with him now. And I just want to remind you guys, now that I'm thinking about this, please keep in mind that I don't mean to show any disrespect while doing this. If you're in this field or you're in this research, we're constantly engaging this communication and asking questions. So I know so many of us have lost loved ones. It's very traumatic. It's that pain doesn't go ever. But when we're doing the show and we're laughing, I'm feeling very high on energy. So it feels like it's a time of celebration. Maybe not necessarily a time to be sad. It's a time to pick up our spirits while we're doing that communication. So again, if I'm laughing or having a good time, I don't mean to be insensitive to your loss or anyone you've lost in the past. It's just that these times we get to get on the phone with them and talk with them. So we're going to dry those tears and have a good time while we have them on the line, if you will. So again, my laughter and my casualness with this is just that. I've been doing this for so long that when we do connect with them, it's just like any other day. We pick up right where we left off. But please don't think for a minute that my heart's not breaking inside when you come to the show and you talk about the loved ones you've lost, sons, daughters, nephews, nieces of all ages, family members and friends. So please know that I honor their memory and have nothing but the respect for you and them. But sometimes we communicate with them and it's just funny and it's fun. And I think they want us to believe they're okay and we're just having fun with this communication. So when spirit and family and friends do utilize that frequency and vibration to reach out to us, it is a time for celebration. Okay, let's do this. I may have some night owls left on. Let's see. Oh, we do. Okay. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do is this. We are going to, let me address this first for my night owls. For the last 8 sessions off camera, I've been running something called instrumental telephonic communication. It consists of a telephony system that has been designed for instrumental transcommunication research purposes. Now, the codecs involved in this system, to use a word we heard in the second session, suck. Okay, these codecs are low bit rate, low sample rate. They don't have much to offer in terms of clarity or intelligibility. But what is interesting is most of these codecs are kelp codecs. code-excited linear predictive codecs, and they're very interesting with how they respond regarding instrumental transcommunication. So they're by far not intelligible, largely unintelligible, because we're dealing with 8-bit depth, 8 kilohertz sampling rate, which by the Nyquist theorem tells us we're only going to get, with 8 kilohertz, we're going to get 4 kilohertz in response to what we're able to hear in terms of the voice or the speech. But they do have interesting traits about them that help proliferate that communication. So that's why I set this system up. Slightly novel because we can interact with the analog to digital codecs of like the Panasonic RRQR100 and the Panasonic RRDR60. But even though we're interacting with those analog and digital codecs, they're still not that intelligible, right? They growl, they're very raspy, because again, we're dealing with a linear predictive codec. That's the nature of them, especially at a low sample rate and low bit depth. So what we're going to do now is run a method that I ran last night using a 16-bit, 16 kilohertz, 32 kilobytes a second codec. It sucks. It's not good. I'm aware of this. When I play this live, I know it's not as good as some of the other things I play, but the purpose is to research what they're able to do with this. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe after these 60 hours I've tested this, maybe it's not a whole lot. In some situations it has been. With other codecs, there's been not a whole lot. So right now we're going to run one of the codecs for about, I don't know, maybe a half hour or so, see what comes through, see if we can hear anything interesting, and we'll go from there. Oh, tonight I am running, I should tell you this, an internal transmission bus line that transfers data internally in the system, but we're closing that off. It's closed circuit, and we're going to be running the zero gain stall, which does signal processing and adaptive filtering to find out if we can hear anything in this internal transmission bus line. It is direct voice. No word banks. It's not connected to the internet. These phone lines in this system is offline. It's not connected to any public landlines or anything like this. So it is direct voice. So if we hear anything intelligible, we may want to consider that as a possible intelligent response. I'm going to go ahead and fade this up. Go ahead and hit the restrooms while I'm doing so, and just come back when you're ready, and we'll just kind of slowly ramp up into the session. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Now remember, I warned you, it's not going to be as clear as Andrew Oppenlander's radio Specter. We're dealing with a 16-bit, 16 kilohertz codec. It is what it is. And I'll make some adjustments live. I think that's coming through. Let's see. In fact, I'm going to make one right now, I believe. Yes? Vitrina's hearing collective consciousness next time, Aaron? Collective consciousness. Are we connecting with the collective consciousness right now? Yes. I believe we generally might be connecting with collective consciousness, but are we doing so right now in this moment? Oh, earlier I said this was at 8 kilohertz, so we would only hear 4 kilohertz of information. I take that back. This is 16 kilohertz, so we're getting up to 8 kilohertz of information. So we're hearing from about 300 hertz to 8 kilohertz, which is typical for a telephony codec. How are you? Better? Better than what? Do you like these linear predictive codecs? That might have been a yes initially, but help us. Do you prefer higher sample rate material or lower sample rate material? Say higher or lower, please. Higher. Emil might have very quickly said higher. Do you like when I ramble about this information that no one's listening to? Yes. Are you using the 60 hertz hum in the line to communicate? Are you using the 50 to 60 hertz hum in the line, the interference, to communicate? Is it helping you? I feel like it said yes. Yes. There's a resonance field in that 50 to 60 hertz range that usually plagues musicians, but infrasound can have the same effect. Why isn't this working? What? How many of you are joining us right now with this experiment, please? A clear number? 30? Can I confirm 30, please? See, there's a cadence to this talking, but you can tell with a lower bit rate and lower sample rate codec, it's not as clear as the radio Specter, which I run at 48 kilohertz, which is naturally clear as a tuned radio frequency device. Or let's say Apollo's Chariot that I run at 96 kilohertz or 192 kilohertz. And this is why scientists and audio engineers ride the fence on the RRDR60 at 8-bit depth and 6 kilohertz. It's largely unintelligible times. But there's merit in the kelp codecs and how they're utilized. I heard Sam, the name Sam. Again, how many are joining us in this experiment, please? 7. I heard 7. Can you give us one of your names, please, to help confirm who we're speaking with? They're trolling me now. I heard God. I thought that they said God, but it's a troll. So they're teasing me again. God has better things to do than listen to this show. Just being real. No foul language, please, if that's what I heard. Where are you communicating with us from, please? That was my name, Josh. Continue to talk. Where exactly are you communicating with us from, please? Eight. Thanks. You could almost tell if you were to upscale these low sample rate, low bit depth codecs, there would be that communication would be so clear, but it's just the way the signals processed through these codecs. But this predictive nature of the codecs really provides when you consider the elements of the fact that there's no time where they are. These linear predictive codecs actually have an advantage in some ways, how they store and retrieve the signal. Now we're listening to the analog to digital side. It's a what? Passive. What? Posit? Was that posit? Passive? How many? No foul language, please. Who's here? Who's here? Listen. Oh, yes. Renee. Renee, thank you so much for joining. thank you for the gift of sharing your son's energy and your family's energy with us. It's so great to make this connection. Again, everyone, please subscribe to Renee's channels. Please follow his research, his amazing story. I can already tell you his amazing knowledge and background in ITC. Frequencies from the Beyond, both, it appears an English channel and possibly a German channel as well. And then look forward to those Radava live streams that Renee has. Thank you so much, Renee. Be well. And please say hi to your wife for me. I will see you soon. I'll see you on your live stream. I'll be on your live stream. Do these codecs frustrate you? Yeah. What? See? Oh, these kelp codecs just tease you because it's right there. You can hear them talk. It's like, wait, just a little clearer. If they frustrate you, they frustrate us too, right? Yeah. It's like, why are you doing this, Josh? We have to research these codecs, you guys. All bit rate and sample depth everything gets researched. Welsh. I swear a voice after I said that. But I said we have to research all these codecs. Went Welsh. I'm not going to say it. I think that's what I said. I hope that's what they said because that's too funny. Well, we have 2 more off-camera live shows with low bit depth and low sample rate. Thanks. I think a female said thanks, like, thank God, there's only 2 more. We hate this. The last one you're going to like, though. The last session, the 10th session off camera is going to be very unique and special. I'm excited about that. It's going to be very different. Yeah. I set myself up on my own show for them to troll me about my low bit rate and low sample rate codecs that suck. Yes. You do this to yourself, Josh. They're like, anything else would have worked, Josh. Dead silence would have worked. They're talking. Listen. You can hear that the voices that come through with robotic responses. They're using the 50 and 60 hertz hum that's in the line. That's interference. They're using it. We get those robotic responses through ghost boxes too. We hear robotic monotone voices. For those watching on replay too as well, please pay attention to what Vitrina's channeling. it could have relevance to you. Messages are timeless. So don't just take the stream at face value with the audio. Check out what Vitrine is typing too. That could have relevance to some of you. Faster. I have to ask, do you guys like the Panasonic RR-DR60 recorder? Not bad. Josh, female said not bad right away. Yeah, it's not bad. And what? What about the Panasonic RRQR 100, 200, 400? Do you like those codecs? Fine. Some female said fine. Do you like them better than me recreating the analog to digital portion of the codec on the telephony system? Do you like them, those recorders better? Yeah. Oh my God. Troll City. Right away. Yes. Well, okay. Was that tell us? I missed that. I don't know if you're wearing headphones or not, but in my left ear, there's whispering and talking that's separate from the voices that are more in the forefront. That's what I love about these codecs. There's this subtle, soft whispering and communication in the background. You have to admit, though, if you're as old as I am, this does sound like making a phone call from a payphone in the 1980s and 1990s. It really does. What'd you say? I can't hear you. What was that? Nice. I think that was a good analogy. She's like, nice, good analogy. Who are we speaking to right now? Please. Us. I think everyone in ITC gets that answer. Who are we speaking to? Me. Who are we speaking to? Us. Right. But who are we speaking to directly? Us. I'm feeling a little sarcasm in this session, not only from them, but from me too. Psychic? Let's try a more complicated word. Due to these codecs, can you give me one word? Or one word that denotes what you do like about these codecs. Just one word. They help a lot? What? No, 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 no. Mail said they help a lot. How do they help, if that's what I heard? How do they help? How do they help, please? Yes. The nature by which the codec converts the analog to digital. Does that help? The way it stores this data. Kelp codecs, literally, to help some of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to use an analogy here or a very rough description. They literally guess. When they take the analog information and convert it to digital, it's guesstimated what the signal was when it was analog, put into digital. Then when it retrieves it from the digital section, it estimates or guesses what the signal was and brings it back to analog. Guess isn't the right word here, but that's kind of like what's going on. Kelp codecs aren't the most accurate in the world. That's what makes them so interesting for this application. Thanks. That was a sarcastic thanks. Like they didn't like my explanation. They're like, thanks. No one asked. Yes. Help us. I'm trying to. I really am. I mean that. Are these kelp codecs more novelty than anything else? Yes or no? Yes. Yes. I heard less. That was a slip. I get the feeling they want less of these codecs, but they said yes. It's more of a novelty because of the Panasonic DR60 QR100 lines. A lot of other recorders with low bit depth, low sample rate. I'll listen to that on review. I missed that. But Trina, are you channeling most of this, or are you hearing this? I have a feeling you're channeling this because most of this is largely unintelligible. Can you manipulate the codecs? Excuse me, not the codecs. That's not what I meant to say. Can you manipulate your speech so in just a moment here, it comes through as clearly as possible through this particular codec? Go ahead, please. Can you say the word? What has a lot of? Let me think. What has a lot of syllables? It's sharp. Can you say super kickball? Why? Why super kickball? Can you say super kickball as clearly as you can? Super kickball. A female said super really fast. She went super. Super kickball has a variety of. Why is kickball super? Why super kickball? I was thinking of Super Dodgeball, the video game. Can you say Super Dodgeball? Get off and play it? Focus. Say yes. That's another subject we have to start talking about. In the last year, I've noticed there appears, when we make these connections, especially with direct voice, there appears to be a supervisor or a manager that tells other people what to say to us. We always hear, say yes, say no, say this, say that. Very strange. Is there someone that regulates the answers you can give to us? Of course, you're not going to say yes while the supervisor's there. Possibly. Are there certain answers you cannot answer? Yes. Due to rules, are there certain answers you cannot answer? Yes or no? One of their rules is they won't work with these codecs. They're too low bit depth. They're like, yeah, one of our rules, Josh, is you have to bring some clear audio, some clear source. No more 8-bit depth. They're 16. We're on 16. 6. Hey, Josh. Hey. Who said hey? Who? Who said hey, Josh? Awesome. Vitrina, you're going. Do you want to? Anyone want to say goodbye to Vitrina before she signs off? Yes. Who? Good job. Texas. Someone said Texas. That might be relevant to you, Vitrina, or someone. Okay. Thank you so much, Vitrina. Have a great morning and sunrise. Thank you for joining me so much. Thank you. Have a great morning. Okay. I'm going to give this about 12 minutes till the top of the hour. Why not? Twelve more minutes with our linear predictive codec. Try something really quick. I'm going to lower the saturation for the voices I have here. How is that? Is lowering the level of the saturation help at all? Does lowering, or let me ask you this, does saturating the resonance or saturating your vocals, does that make a difference? Yes or no? A positive difference. Some. That was a very quiet response. Had no body or depth to it, but it said some. Female said some. Not much. Much? Not much? Yes. Yes. It does appear that lowering the saturation field helps a little bit, correct? Or the field of saturation around the resonance? Seven. Getting that number a lot lately. We heard at the beginning of the session when I asked how many are listening or joining, they said 7. Female said 7. Are there 7 still joining? Wow, in the background, did I just hear someone say Bigfoot? Wow. I thought I heard a female say Bigfoot. Yes. Female said yes quietly. I think I heard someone say Bigfoot. I heard someone say Bigfoot. Why? What about Bigfoot? Why now? Yeah, see, I'm getting very low whispering and talking. If you're wearing headphones out of my left ear. Try one last thing before we end this in 8 minutes here at the top of the hour. I'm now going to change the release time of my limiter. Does that help at all to leave the limiter engaged a little longer? Help us. Yeah, see, there's such a give and take with these codecs because this linear predictive codec creates such an amazing resonance field for communication, but the problem is the bit depth and the sample rate just don't cut it to help it become intelligible. So it really is this bittersweet research method. Oh, excuse me. Seven minutes. I heard female say crazy. Are we connecting to the same vibration and frequency we were before in the previous 2 sessions? Again, out of my left ear, talking. Yes? hang up. That was a distorted hang up. We've got 6 minutes. Yes? Lois. We get the name Lois a lot. Lois. Not necessarily Lewis. Sometimes I get Lewis, but I get Lois a lot. Lois, I believe. Lois? Yes. Do the codecs, does the limited bandwidth or bitrate and sample depth, does that limit the frequency and vibration, which it does in our dimension, in our application? Does that limit the communication possibilities for you? Does? Yes. Does the digital to analog section of the Panasonic RRDR60 help in conjunction with the analog to digital conversion? Is it the whole package? Yes, I think for that specific application. Very well. I think a man said very well, possibly. Again, this type of work with these codecs, massive review. More review than real time. We're going to get going here in 3 minutes. Next time. Fimo said next time. Help us, Nick. I missed that. I thought I heard help. 2 minutes. Basketball. What? Did I hear basketball? Welcome back. Wait a minute. When I think of basketball and welcome back, isn't that classic TV show, Welcome Back, Mr. Cotter? Wasn't he a basketball coach or something like that? There was another show with a coach. Welcome Back. Basketball. I don't know why. Right? We heard basketball and then welcome back. Janice, that was a female, said Janice, and gosh, that sounded like Bernice's tone and timbre. Wow. Oh, Janice signed off. That was cool. Okay, we have 1 minute. I'm going to start counting this down, okay? What number should we start from? Six. Did a female say 6? Okay, I think I heard that right. We'll start it. We'll start at 6. 5. I heard a female whisper Nicholas in the background, and that name has come up several times tonight. Sherry Lee's great nephew. Okay, start with 6. 5. You're stupid. Thank you. 4. Awesome. 3. 2. Softly. 1. Thank you. Thank you for your patience with these codecs. Thank you for your help in researching them for these past 8 sessions. Help us. I'm trying to. We're all trying to. We love you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Yes? Okay. Fade this down. Help us. Again. Oh, wow. Chasing High, you just jumped into the show. Thank you for finding the channel and for your consideration. This is live instrumental transcommunication, where essentially we use technology, all sorts of devices, analog, digital, electric, acoustic, and we essentially are looking to communicate and observe an intelligent communication from an unknown source and origin. So using all sorts of devices to see if we can elicit using frequency and vibration to receive and hopefully communicate with in real time an intelligence of an unknown source and origin. And you mentioned SDR. Actually, previously this summer, I ran some live instrumental transcommunication sessions using what I call software-defined radio matrix. So it's funny you mentioned that. Just previously this summer, I did that. Now we're using telephony. We're using a telephone-based system to listen to low bit rate and low bit depth and low sample rate codecs to find out if they can prove useful at all for instrumental transcommunication. I have an RTL SDR V3. I don't know if that's what you're doing. Yes. Okay. I'm not using that exactly, but I know the RTL SDR V3. So using software defined radios and working in the megahertz and gigahertz range, which is really fun. So, and I can't prove anything, chasing high, not here to prove anything, just basically trying different sources to see what we can communicate with. So I'm actually ending the show, but I'm grateful that you stopped by. Thank you for your consideration. And chasing high, if it moves you or compels you, I do these shows once a month, every Saturday live on camera, and then off camera every Friday night on Kick. I do a session where I'm not on camera and I just run audio or a device, and I let other people decide what they're hearing. Yeah, thank you, Chasing High. The software-defined radios are amazing, right? There's so much potential with what can be done, and so much cool communication we get through with this method. But thank you for stopping by. I do have to conclude the show, but thank you so much for your consideration, and I hope you join. I hope you come back and at least check out what we have going on. So thank you again for all of you that joined live tonight. If you're watching on replay, thank you so much for your consideration. And again, the codecs we worked with on the third session, again, are just low bit rate, I'm confusing my words now, low bit depth, low sample rate. So they're just not as clear as some other methods, but they do provide that resonance field, which is very interesting within certain frequencies for communication to proliferate. So I'll be working in the future to upscale this audio so we can possibly hear it clear and see if we get any intelligent responses. Bye, Chasing High. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it. So again, thank you all for watching. Thank you for your consideration. I am grateful for your time and energy. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Have a great month of October. See you soon.